Always consult with a rehabilitation specialist, such as an occupational therapist or a rehabilitation engineer, when designing or adapting equipment for the purpose of transporting children. Many people who are disabled and use mass transit may have difficulty using buses or BART. For child care providers with disabilities, whether parents, grandparents, or others, it is even more challenging using mass transit or paratransit while carrying a baby or toddler. Child care providers vary in age, ability, and type of disability. Children too vary in age and capability. This video will provide possible solutions for mass transit and paratransit travel, whether one is blind or has low vision, is a wheelchair user, or has difficulty walking. For wheelchair users, carrying a toddler can be difficult. A tall toddler may block the parent's vision. Sometimes the toddler is too heavy to carry on the lap comfortably for long distances. Using a bike seat attached to the power chair or scooter can be a good alternative. Options for bike seats are available at bike specialty stores and can be placed in various locations on the wheelchair. This is an easy and safe way to carry a child on BART or a bus. On-the-market bike seats come equipped with a 5-point restraint for the child. When adding a bike seat to a wheelchair, the restraints must be accessible to either the parent or an assistant. Many parents find taking their child on BART an easy and pleasurable experience. Some parents are initially anxious about going over the gap between the platform and the train. However, with practice and experience, most parents feel more comfortable and their anxiety is reduced. Be aware that BART gates close quickly. When entering or exiting the elevator, the attached bike seat does not make it any more difficult. Since most BART elevators are small and can only accommodate one wheelchair at a time, the bike seat does not create any additional space limitations. Through the Looking Glass has designed the bike seats so they are easy to attach and remove from the wheelchair. When using a bike seat is not possible, one potential solution is a dual seat belt. The seat belt requires a sufficient lap. If one has a sufficient lap, one can use this dual seat belt for their child. In this picture, the parent's seat belt is the black one and the child's is blue. To keep the child from undoing the seat belt, the parent has to thread the D-ring under the metal loop. Shown here, this grandmother demonstrates using the dual seatbelt. She is already wearing her seatbelt and is securing the child's. If one does not have an adequate lap, one may need to add a crotch strap so that the child is more stable on the parent's lap. This mom has her own seatbelt, in addition to the child seatbelt with a crotch strap that you can see here. Her child is able to sit comfortably over one of her legs.
I wanted to ask what you felt about the seat belt that you use and what function it does for you that if you didn't have it, what you couldn't do.
Oh, I love the seatbelt. It's the greatest. This is probably the greatest adaptive equipment that you've done for me so far. Seriously. It gives me freedom to go out with my baby. I can drop him off at school by myself. I can pick him up at school by myself, which means I can leave the house. I can get on public transit. I can take him to school and then unstrap him, put him down, and when I come pick him up, somebody helps me buckle him in, and then I'm back on the BART. I don't have to worry about him running off. I don't have to worry about dropping him.
And so, but you can put him in the seatbelt. Can you attach?
I can't put him in by myself, no.
I mean, if he's on your lap, can you attach the seatbelt?
Yes.
So it's just getting him up onto your lap.
Yeah.
This dad travels with a front pack designed by Through the Looking Glass for wheelchair users. It slips over the caregiver's head and distributes the baby's weight over the caregiver's shoulders. The baby is stable on this dad's lap when they go out into the community. This carrier was created by Through the Looking Glass to be used with babies who have yet to develop sitting balance. 2 neck pillows are sewn together and support the child in a secure sitting position. A waist pack was added as a substitute for the child's seatbelt to provide more stability. Parents who do not drive need to find ways to carry a car seat. At this time, only infant car seats are designed to be used with strollers. Watch how this grandmother struggles to carry this toddler car seat. Here are some solutions that Through the Looking Glass has used to transport a toddler car seat for parents who walk. Both carriers pictured are available on the market. The one on the left is specifically designed to carry a toddler car seat. The one on the right, and others like it, are called personal hand trucks. These metal carriers are more durable and therefore can be used outdoors. One should check for price and sturdiness to find the one that best matches personal need. A carrier that is designed to transport car seats may have a challenging latch that connects the car seat to the carrier. To increase accessibility, Through the Looking Glass has used other connectors such as bungee cords and gear ties shown here in green. Paratransit requires parents to use their own car seats, which can be challenging. One difficulty is strapping the car seat into the vehicle. Though they are not required to do so, many paratransit drivers are very helpful and will put the car seat into the vehicle, strap it in, and put the child into the car seat. Car seats are required for all types of paratransit vehicles. Here is another driver choosing to assist this mother. Unfortunately, the cart and car seat may have disadvantages for the caregiver. Listen to this grandmother talk about her trials when using the cart and car seat.
Ford, you tried pushing and pulling.
Okay, yes, I did. And I liked actually pulling a lot. It was comfortable, but the concern there is that you can't see the child. So and because the device is so low, the concern might be that, something or another person might somehow harm the child if they're not in vision.
Okay. And how was it with just moving the device?
Moving the device and pulling it is fine, and I have the rocket in my hands, and it still seemed to be fine. And where actually pulling it also is useful is that when you come to a corner and you have to go down the cutout for chairs and for people who have difficulty with curves, it is much easier to pull the device down even if the surface is unlevel, whereas when you're pushing it, it's almost impossible.
But I thought you preferred pushing it.
No,
You just-
pulling it from the back, like crossing the street and pulling it up makes much more sense. Also, when you're pulling, you have a little bit more of a sense because you've already passed through about how difficult the surface is. Pushing it is also helpful. It depends on the incline actually. I'm glad that you brought that up because
having
Right,
it in
exactly.
front.
And, with the cane is helpful when you're going down because your momentum decreases.
So,
So it's interesting. It's a little. Both positions have can have benefit.
For blind parents, using a guide dog or a guide cane is essential. Unfortunately, traditional push strollers inhibit the use of guide dogs or canes. Unlike most strollers, the cart and car seat may be pulled behind the parent, making family outings possible.
do you use the car seat with your carrier?
The stroller.
Yeah.
I have a stroller system that allows me to pull the stroller, and I use it often in the mornings instead of putting her on my back. I use it when I know I'm going to have to take a taxi or a vehicle later in the day.
Unfortunately, these carts will not work for carrying an infant car seat. Parents who have difficulty walking have several options in finding a stroller that carries an infant car seat. However, if the parent is blind, there are fewer options that carry an infant car seat which can also be pulled. One option on the market is the Bumble Ride Flyer reversible handle stroller with 7-inch wheels. It uses a Chico car seat. An advantage of a walking harness over a stroller is that the child gets exercise while being kept safe. It can take some time for a toddler to get accustomed to walking with a wheelchair and using the harness. This father and child demonstrate a level of comfort using the walking harness while out in their community. It is important to be able to adjust the length of the strap according to the child's needs and the environment. If the environment is unfamiliar or dangerous, having a short strap keeps the child close. A shortened strap can also lessen the likelihood of it getting caught in the wheels of the chair. This mom prefers using her manual chair and a walking harness when going short distances. Depending on the environment, this child may hold his mother's armrest or walk ahead.
But once she started getting mobile and able to walk, and also as she gets older she wants to walk more, I started moving towards more walking harnesses. I've used the kind that is like an animal backpack with a tail, and those work really good. I find that now that she's so much more active, I need to have a piece of equipment on my person at all times. That way, like, if we're at a restaurant and she needs to use the restroom potty, or we need to go somewhere quickly and like on the fly, I always have a strap with me because they're so easy to carry around everywhere. So if I need to, inside a restaurant's a really good example of a place where, if left to her own, she's going to run where she wants to run, like to the pile of ketchup over there in the corner on the floor. But if I have her using the walking harness, then I have control of her and I can keep her safe.
Keep in mind that crossing streets can be dangerous whether you're walking or wheeling. These wheelchair users have a flag to alert drivers to their presence in the crosswalk. This flag is on a collapsible pole so as not to impede getting into a van. Safety is crucial. When attaching a bike seat designed to transport a baby to a motorized wheelchair or scooter, two important factors must be considered: balance and strength of the wheelchair or scooter. Working with a wheelchair technician is the best option when adding a bike seat carrier. The technician will understand the importance of weight distribution and the impact of the additional weight on the wheelchair's function. Also, The location of the seat attachment needs to support both the wheelchair user and toddler. When attaching a toddler car seat to a cart with bungee cords, ensure the cords are securely fastened by shaking the car seat. A properly attached car seat will barely move when shaken. For added security, a Velcro cinch strap should be used in addition to the bungee cords. When fabricating a dual seat belt, an industrial sewing machine should be used to ensure strength and durability. A child's seat belt should be created so that the child cannot unfasten the strap. Consult with an occupational therapist on design options, especially in regards to the addition of a crotch strap. For safety guidelines on children's products, check the government website at the Consumer Product Safety Commission at www.cpsc.gov. Going out with your child is one of the pleasures of parenting or caregiving. Being able to use mass transit or paratransit increases your options. But regardless of the means you use to go out, enjoy your time together.